welcome back to my channel. So we are going on to topic number 3 when it comes to trademarks. Questions I get asked pretty regularly about the registration process and sort of what even trademarks mean. As I stated in the other videos, this is not meant to be legal advice. I am not your attorney and I don't know you or your situation. So just use this as some basic legal knowledge. And then if you want to retain me as your attorney, my email is going to be in the comments or in the box. My email will be in the box below. So just open it up and you'll figure out how you can reach me all down there. So question number 3 that I think is really important. A lot of people are kind of confused as to how trademarks work. So the second you are using your business name and logo in commerce, assuming you're not infringing on somebody else's trademark, you get what we call the common law protection of that mark. Without having to do registration or anything, that trademark is now yours because you're using it in commerce, in connection with your business, and so you get those protections. So a lot of people say, why would I spend, $3,000 to register a trademark if I already have common law protection? And that's a great question. So obviously, when you need to register your mark is going to be very dependent on what type of business you're running and kind of how you're doing things. And that's something that an attorney like me can help you determine. But there are some really good reasons to register. So number 1, having that registration, allows you to sue an infringer in federal court. And it also brings with it the availability of, I guess, more damages, which I'm trying to figure out how to say this in non-legal speak. Basically, if you have a registered mark, you will be able to get more money from the person who's infringing on your mark. And then also that registration carries a presumption that the mark belongs to you. So you don't really have to prove in court that the mark is yours. You just have to show the infringement and that you had the registration, and that's that. So those are some really good reasons why. I mean, those are really the main reasons. Another great reason to register is that it makes your company more valuable. It makes your brand more valuable. And the bigger you get and the more you grow, the more likely it is that people are going to want to license your brand name because you've done such a good job building this great brand. And you can't license out a trademark that's not registered. Also, another great reason to register is it goes into the giant database that all of us attorneys are constantly using. And if you register and it's in that database and somebody else is like, hey, you know what, I have this great idea and I want to call my business this, that, and the other, and they do their due diligence and get an attorney, they do the proper searches, they'll see your trademark name and they'll know, you know what, I cannot use this name in association with X, Y, and Z. If you're not registered, they might not know. Yes, Google exists, and yes, we do all of that to search and we do our best, but there is a chance that your company or your brand is overlooked or missed. What if you don't do a lot of work online or you don't really have an online presence? If you're registered, there isn't a chance that someone could use your name. If you're not registered, there's still a chance that somebody could try to use your name, start working under your name or your logo or what have you. It could be a long time before you find the infringement. So that's another great reason to register. And finally, I would say registration is really important because if you are not registered and you just have the common law protection, you are kind of limited in a geographical area that you can stop somebody else from using the mark. So I hope that clears up a little bit about why you should go ahead and register and not just rely on that common law protection. If you have any questions, leave them below or of course email me. I will see you guys in the next video and then hopefully I hear from you because I would love to chat and help you out and navigate all of this trademark business.